From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
This morning, crypto crash is trending on Twitter, and throughout last night and this afternoon, it's expected to trend as well. But cryptocurrency has been crashing for months, and in fact, people are just starting to realize that the downturning is going one way, downturning. In this recording, we'll go over the top cryptocurrency picks of 2021, one of the top cryptocurrencies coins for you to buy, which of the coins to stay away from, and where's the market going? I had told viewers over 3 weeks ago we're going to be downtrending and we're going to be going very low. I said to viewers at the time that Bitcoin will be heading to somewhere between 25 and 29,000. We're there. I told you that Ethereum is heading to anywhere from 1,500 to about 1,900. We're there. I said that Doge is heading to about 16 cents to 19 cents. We're there. So what's next? In this recording, for the first time ever, I'm going to show you how low we're going to go by the end of the summer. I've been predicting very low downturns, and so far my predictions have been completely correct. I'm going to show you how to make money as well. I'm going to show you how to make money in day trading and how to make money on flipping. I'll show you a lot of coins, no less than 12 coins across the board. We'll be understanding how a downtrending market still gives you an opportunity to flip, day trade, make big money. Not every day, especially on a day like today where every coin is down and just a few coins are up 3%. You can't make money on a coin that's up 3%. But there will be buying opportunities throughout this week. I'll show you how to buy and sell quickly and make money. If you're buying and holding, you are losing your shirt. If you're in a position and you think it's going to go like Doge to 65 cents, you're losing your shirt. Not happening. In this recording, we'll look at a lot of coins and understand where to go in a big market that's heading down. And this is LA. How are you? I appreciate you for joining me on a big day in which coins have done exactly what I've been predicting over the last few weeks. So with that, subscribe. This is the largest and fastest growing cryptocurrency channel for a reason. All my price predictions have been exactly correct. All my market predictions have been exactly correct. And all the timings of when I say things are happening have been correct. The only thing I have not been able to predict is when People's Republic of China speaks next. And I think they're likely going to speak in the next 7 days. And that will be catastrophic. Let's go back to understand how we got here, to understand where we're going. If you're new to cryptocurrency, if you're advanced for cryptocurrency, if you're buying or you're selling, I have all that covered for you in this video today. All right, first. We started in January with coins running from January to May straight up. You could buy a coin, put it away, not even look at it, and come back in May and the coin would be up 1,000% return. That is far from over. It's not going to be coming back anytime soon, maybe to the end of this year, maybe next year. Then from May to now, coins were like this, straight down. And as they went straight down, suddenly, three things happened. 1, 2, 3, 4 market crashes, all slightly different. The most recent, the fourth one, and I'll show you why it was different. The first market crash was a Tuesday morning at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, when the People's Republic of China came out and trash talked Bitcoin. Market crash. But the great news was it was only over in 24 hours. And by Wednesday, the market was fully rebounded, back to the price points before the market crash. Thursday, there was an announcement by PCR again, at the same time, 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, market crash. Great news was that by Friday, market was fully rebounded to its price points from Wednesday and actually went higher on Saturday. And then by Saturday noontime, the market started to downtrend, downtrending into Sunday. By Sunday night, it was lower than the two market crashes earlier that week. This was the third market crash, no PCR statement, but just an erosion of pricing. And then by that Sunday evening, at the end of the third market crash, we're at the lowest price point of the game. Polygon, 80 cents. Engine Coin, 80 cents. Decentraland, 50 cents. But by Wednesday, magic. By Wednesday, coins were up nearly 200 to 3%. People that were viewers of my channel heard me saying, buy Sunday, because you're going to get a big run in a few days. And they got out on Wednesday, doubling, tripling their money in multiple positions and multiple coins. Every coin was doing it. But what happened over the next week was indicative of what was about to happen. After the next few days, coins started to slowly go down. And what you're seeing was the following trend line. Coins were up one day, but down more the next day. Then up, but then down more the day after that, which would cause basically a net of a negative 3% over 48 hours. And I said, you can't keep on doing this. It's going on day after day, day after day. You can't keep on doing this. So I gave viewers 2 price warnings. I said, if Ethereum gets under 2,500, we're going to crash. Or if Bitcoin gets under 35,000 for 1 day or more, we're going to crash. Well, Bitcoin didn't do it. But Ethereum did, day after day, for over a week. I said, folks, we're going to crash. But what day? Then I looked at the last market crash level, and Ethereum was at 2100 before the last market crash. I said, if Ethereum breaks under 2100, it was at 2200, we're going to crash. And bam, it did on a Friday at 2100. I said, folks, because Sunday's the weakest day of the week and Saturday is the biggest day of the week, the highest point, we're going to crash on Sunday. And we did. That was the fourth and the most severe and the most pervasive crash of 2021. You have to understand this fourth market crash to understand why we are where we are today. The fourth market crash started on Sunday, exactly as predicted. But the only thing I didn't predict was that PCR saw that the market was crashing and came in and did a double whammy. It piled on top and said, trash talk Bitcoin, trash talk mining. And suddenly the market imploded. It's important to understand that at that point, the novices were separated from the advanced. The amateurs were separated from the sophisticated. Because I said, we're crashing on Monday. We're crashing on Tuesday. We're still not stopped crashing. And people were saying, it's a dip, just buy on Monday. I said, don't buy, you're going lower. And we did go lower. We went lower on Monday, we went lower on Tuesday. We were not done diving. I said, look for the basement. Wait till we stop falling. We are free falling. By Wednesday, we stopped. We could relax. We stopped crashing. This is the worst market crash of the entire year. 3 days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, almost 4 days. At that point, I said, folks, the next 48 hours will tell us what's going to happen for much of the rest of this year. Why? Because this is how things move. This is how stocks move. This is how crypto moves. If one of these three things happen, we're good. If the other two things happen, we're bad. I said the following. Over the market crash of those 3 days, coins had fallen from crash level start to crash level bottom. I said, if coins do not get back go back to their pre-crash levels within 24 hours, we're going to have a very bad summer. I said, there's three things that could happen. We could go back to where we were before the Sunday crash, which is Saturday levels. Great. Then we'll be back to normal. Nothing to worry. The rest of the year will be great. Or we could still stay at the basement of this crash level from Tuesday or Wednesday, or we could come up a little bit maybe to like Monday's crash level. Still bad, but not rebounding. Well, guess what? Of the entire market, not a single coin rebounded to its pre-crash level in 48 hours. To which I said, here is my prediction. All the coins will be crashing between now and the next 3 months. We will be crashing through much of this entire summer. Do not buy anything to buy and hold short term. It was obvious. There was nothing to support this industry. There was nothing coming in to buy. And days went by and no coin came out of the crash level to its pre-crash levels. After 1 week, Ethereum and Bitcoin finally went to its pre-crash level. I said, that's good for them, but that's not good for the whole rest of the market. It signals that we're going to be going lower. So what was my prediction? That one, you should absolutely categorically not be buying any coin to buy and hold for a 3-month horizon. If you want to buy and hold a coin for 5 years, that's fine. But buying and holding, like from January to May, would lose your shirt now because we're going to be devaluing. My bearish means downtrending, bullish means uptrending. My bearish prediction shocked a lot of people. I gave big predictions of massive low numbers, and people were sort of shocked by it. And I said, that's where we're going. I said, this is what's going to happen in the next 3 weeks. Bitcoin will get to between 25,000 and 29,000. And then when PCR speaks, it will go to below 25,000. I said that Ethereum is going to go to 1,500 to about 1,900. When PCR speaks, it could go as low as 900. And that Doge is going to get to 16 to 19 cents. And when PCR speaks, it will potentially go to single digits. And where are they right now? Doing exactly that. Let's jump in right in the chart right now and understand that this crash is not necessarily something that has happened today. If you're a viewer of this channel, you've been seeing it happen since I told you. 29,000 Bitcoin right now. How low is it today? It's as low as low 29,000. You're looking at Gemini, one of the platforms. You're looking at a one-day chart. And to understand how severe this is, let's look at this. There you go. So this is the mountain I refer to of Bitcoin. Every coin has a mountain. They ran up the mountain January to May, and then they came down the mountain. Bitcoin was 9,000, then 11,000, then 13, then 22, then 24, then 40, then 50, then 60 to 1,000 in May. Where is it today? 29,000. What's half of 60,000? 30,000, obviously. So we're down 50% of the mountain. Where do I think that Bitcoin is going next? I think it's going to 27, 26, high 25,000 in the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Maybe even shorter, maybe 2 weeks. And then when PCR speaks, it's going to go to 23, 21. Beyond that, I'm not making predictions at the moment, but I believe it's going to go right above 25,000. When PCR speaks, it's going to go under 25,000. Something I've not said for a while is that 25,000 is a front page broadcast news story. Everyone has talked about 25,000 Bitcoin as a real big news story. If that happens and Bitcoin goes to 24,500, trust me, it will be on every front page of every story, because that's a very clear indicator of where we're going. Next, Ethereum. Ethereum is doing exactly what I've been telling viewers. I said these numbers, and Ethereum's already there. I had said Ethereum's going to get to 1,500, 1,700. It was just 2 days ago. I said it's 1,900. I said it's going to be at 1,700 by the end of this week. Guess what? Here we are. We're only 2 days into this week, and it's already at 1,700. By the end of this week, Ethereum could get to 1,500. It could get to 1,400. Why is it doing this? It's doing $200 drops a day. $200 of drops a day, you can do the math. $200 from 1,700 is 1,500, then 1,300, then 1,100. If it does $150 drops a day, that's still severe. I don't care that we're looking at a 24-hour chart and it's coming up a little bit. Look how low it's gone today. It has gone to 1,750. Let's look at what this coin once was. There you go. This once was a $4,300 coin. What's half of that? 2,100. So it is more than 50% down the mountain. It's 60% down the mountain at this point. Where is Ethereum heading to? It's likely to go to about 1,500 before PCR speaks, and then it's going to 1,100, and then maybe even 900. Next coin, Doge. Doge was where it separated the children from the advanced. I even saw some people on overnight crypto saying last night, well, I think Doge is going to 65 cents. Well, when? In 2 weeks? No, you're going to lose your shirt. You're absolutely lose the barn if you think that. Doge is heading to low teens. Let me show you Doge. There you go. I mean, how can you look at this and be put on rose-colored glasses and say Doge is going to 65 cents in a few weeks? It has never done that. I mean, this is just a straight-down chart. So where is Doge going? Doge is going, in my opinion, to about a 15 cents in the next week or two. And then when PCR speaks, 15 cents, and when PCR speaks, it's going to be 12, 13, 11, maybe even 9 cents. It's falling, 1 to 2 cents every 2 days. Doge was 19 cents 2 days ago, 17 cents today. So 2 cents every few days on a 17-cent coin, folks, is an enormous fall. That means it could be 15 cents by the end of the week, 13 cents by the weekend, 11 cents next week. It can't keep on doing it. Polygon, ouch. Polygon is just, it's so sad. This was once a wonderful coin. It's really sad. Look at that, 63 cents. This is what happens when you do not rally as a coin. If you do not go up as a coin, that when you go down, you're going down from a low point. Polygon was once a $2 coin. It was once a $3 coin. It was hovering about 120. After the last market crash, it never came back. It never came back for that last market crash. And because it never came back, it's just falling. Let's look at just even the 7-day chart on Polygon. Look at that. It started in the 7 days at $1. Now it's 60 cents. It's almost half of what it's been in a week. How far is Polygon going to fall? Wow. Polygon is down the mountain. Now, Gemini has not had Polygon, since January, but it is ostensibly almost down the mountain. The situation just continues to erode. Here's Engine Coin. Engine Coin is a coin that moved like Polygon. It has not fallen as far down the mountain as others because it had a rally recently, but it's just a severe situation. Before I get into my anomaly coins, so now you see where we're heading. What should you categorically not be doing? 4 weeks ago, I said, do not buy and hold. Do not buy and hold. Do not buy and hold. I don't know how many times I said it. And I'm so glad that I have you as my viewer, because people were in the comments 3 weeks ago said, Ethereum's at 2100. Should I buy it? Absolutely not. No, don't buy it. It's going to 1500. Don't buy it. Well, it's at 1700 now. People saw Doge at 22 cents, 3 weeks ago. Said, oh my God, it's exciting. It's cheap. It's 22 cents. I said, that's not cheap. Try 16 cents. That's cheap. That's cheap. Try 6 cents or 7 cents. That's really cheap. People saw Bitcoin at 31,000, thought that was an exciting day for them to buy it. I said, you're crazy. Bitcoin is going into the 20s. It'll go to 27,000. It'll go to 29, and then once it gets to 29, it's going to really just start to free fall. So, no, do not buy. And I want you to understand that there's going to be some people in the comments. I've seen them some places. I don't know what their purpose is. Their purpose is either to give themselves a pep rally, or to think that if they post a sort of a momentum will develop, that the coin will rally. You're not going to fall for that. Those type of commenters. Those are the people that record YouTube videos and they have a pillow of a dog in the sun. They say, I feel like Doge is going to $1. Well, hug the pillow, because it ain't going to $1. It ain't going to $1. It ain't going to $1 anytime soon. Just maybe next year, but not in a long, long time. So I don't want you to fall for that sort of pep rally, social media hold. You don't have you're weak if you sell. No, you're smart because you understand where this market's going. All right, let's look at the anomaly coins. What were those anomaly coins? 3 weeks ago, we had about 5 coins that had a beautiful run where viewers made 20% return on them. What did they do? It started with Aave and Compound. Aave and Compound were $190, $180 coins, and they ran all the way up to $500. And I said, buy them when they're at 180 and sell them where at 500. And I said, that is it. Don't hold, get out. And viewers made 300% return on their money. So are they done with that? They are. They are better in a better, higher level than other coins in this market, but they're going down. They're straight down. So those coins were Aave, Compound, Decentraland, Synthetic, and SushiSwap. And you, again, should not be buying them. Now, reason why I go over them is because they acted so beautifully over 7 days. Maybe they will do this again and will give us a day trading opportunity where we buy and flip out after a few hours. Those coins are Aave. So you see where Aave is right now. Let's go out to the 3-month chart to see how far. Yeah, so Aave started 180, went to 340. It's now at 220. So it's basically gone back to where it started. But if you had that run with me on the channel, congratulations. We're done. It's not happening. So 220 for 520 got out, and yeah, you don't want to get back in. Do not get back in. It's not happening. Oh, there's another compound. And then synthetic. Ouch. Let's look at this one on the synthetic. Here you go. Ooh, boy. Went 605, maybe 5, went to 13. Wow, that was a beautiful run. 300% return your money. Boy, in a market as bad as this one, 300% return your money in just a few days was great. And then here it is going to break down. So the reason I'm showing this is that these things will happen again. These synthetic breakout situations will happen again. Let's look at that again. It went from 5. It sort of hovered around 6. It was a dollar move on a $5 coin, folks. It's 20% return your money. I mean, that's deliciousness. But then it went from 6, and then it went to 12. That's 200% return your money. It fell from 12 to 10. It depends on whether you were sold at 12. I probably would have. But if you didn't sell at 12, then it went up to 13. Not much higher. I would have sold at 12. So you would have gotten double your money. And that's it. It's done. And the reason why I show that to you is that those opportunities will be there again in the future. What are your opportunities in this market to make money? You have three opportunities to make money. And one of the first ones I want to revise this morning, because based upon the way the market's acting, I have to revise something. The first opportunity is to buy and hold Bitcoin or Ethereum for 5 years. Where would you buy them? Not now. I like to steal things when I buy and hold them for long term. Where would I buy a Bitcoin? 1100, 1200. I was telling viewers I was telling viewers, 3 weeks ago, I'd buy Bitcoin at Ethereum at 1500. But if you have not bought Ethereum yet and you're waiting for 1500, I would wait for 1200. I would wait for 1100. If you have patience and you're just going to hold it for 5 years, it's going to low thousands. I mean, it definitely is. So I would just wait. How high is it going to go? It'll go to 10,000 in 5 years. So imagine that 10 times your money. $1,000 to 10,000, that is an enormous return in 5 years. There are very few stocks that you can say that you can get that type of return. If Ethereum does go to 10,000, which most people think, that's an enormous return on your investment. Bitcoin, where would I buy it? It's going to 25. It's going to 26. People thought it was not going to 29. I said, of course it's going to 29. So we'll go to 27, sure. We'll go to 26, you'll have to wait a little bit longer. We'll go to 25, you'll have to wait a little longer. But if you buy it at 25,000, how high is it going to go? Most things it's going to go to 100,000 for you in 5 years. The thing about 25,000 to 100,000, that's only 400% return your money on 5 years. That's not that great. There's a lot of stocks you can just buy and do that in 1 year. So I'm not really that excited about a hold on Bitcoin if you're even buying at 25,000. So you sort of compare those. I would not buy and hold Doge. I don't like Doge at this point. I do not like Doge at this point. Now, if you just have funny money that you just have sitting around, then maybe you buy some Doge at 9 cents, 11 cents, and just if it goes to $1, then congratulations. But yeah. It's not acting well. It has not acted well for May, June, July. It hasn't acted well for 4 months. So what are our next two opportunities? Day trading and flipping. Let's go over the two opportunities. Day trading is generally in both an up or down market. But in a day like today, you don't have the opportunity to day trade. Why? Because there's no coin doing well today. What are you looking for? You're looking for a coin that's up about 17 to 18% that moment. And then you look at the chart and say, do I think I can get another 20% out of this coin upward between now and a day and a half from now? If you think the coin will run another 20% in the next day and a half, then buy it. Try to get that run. If you get that run, get ready to get out. And get out as soon as it downturns. If it doesn't downturn, stay in. What am I changing for today about this? Is that I said generally there's always one coin per day that does this. Today, there's no coin that's doing this. Every coin is either down or up 2%. So 2% ain't going to do anything. It doesn't indicate that the coin is ready to be day traded. So there may be less opportunities if we see sort of this market trend at the moment. The next opportunity is flipping. Flipping will happen sporadically. When is flipping available? It's generally available as we downtrend. We will have 1, 2, or 3 day increments where the whole market will go up for 3 days. As you're heading down the elevator to the basement of cryptocurrency, they'll just sporadically have moments where the whole market goes up for 3 days. Not a whole lot. I mean, you're down, 40% for a month, and then suddenly you go up 10% for a day, for 3 days, and then you go back down again. So when the whole market's up and you're going to see a sea of green, you're going to see the same opportunities. Coin's up 18% for the day. You see, I think I can get in, I can get it for 20%. And then suddenly you're going to run it potentially up to 3 days. The closer you get to 3 days, get ready to get out. Because these runs as the cryptocurrency devalues only go up to about 3 days, and then they just lose steam, and then they just sort of fall. The closer you get to that third day, get ready to get out. And when they fall really fast, so you got to get out. These opportunities, again, are sporadic. When the whole market is green, you're going to choose those coins and get in them. Now, can you combine the strategies? You can. So sometimes you will have just one coin that is up that day, up 18%. You'll look at it, you say, I think I can run it. I think I can get it another 20%. You get that coin, you get in the position, And then you're coming up in a day and a half, and LA tells you, well, after a day and a half, be ready to get out because you're only day trading the coin. And suddenly it's still up. And then you remember, I say, if it's still up, don't sell, obviously, but be really protective of it. Watch it because it could fall at any moment because you've been in there for a day and a half. And then let's say the whole market starts to go up for 2 days. Then you could turn this into a flipping opportunity where you stay in the coin for a few more days. The totality of the entrance in that position should be less than 3 days. As you get closer to 3 days, the warning signals will signal that it's potentially near the end of this run up. Get ready to get out. When they fall quickly. Remember, you got into a coin that ran up quickly, it's going to fall quickly. So you should never day trade if you're going on a hike and you have no internet for 10 hours. You should never flip if you're visiting the family and you're going to be on a road trip for 3 days. No, you need to be only day trading and flipping when you are by the phone or by the computer where you're doing your purchasing and selling with complete internet access that you can watch throughout the day. The market trend changes several times throughout the day. You do not want to miss the opportunity to get out because if you do, your profits will be eradicated or dramatically reduced. So there you go. As we go across the industry, is there a substantive reason why the market's going down? Yes. I don't cover that in every video, but I do want to cover substantively what's wrong with the market. Substantively, what's wrong with the market is the inability of crypto miners to get their work done. What's going on? As you may know, PCR has an advantage in their war against crypto. And their advantage is that the vast majority of miners are in PCR and in China. And what PCR has been able to do is get a lot of them offline. The numbers change depending on who you're asking. Some numbers say that as much as 50% of miners have been taken offline because of PCR. Where do they go after they go offline? Almost nowhere. There's not actually a good place for them to go. So once they go offline, they're lost. And here's the problem, is that mining reached its highest magnitude of productivity in May when the market was at its highest point. And then PCR came in and started kicking miners off the platforms. And so then at that point, what happened was the miners went nowhere else. There was nowhere else to go. There was less productivity. And then the market downturn. Correlated? Absolutely. Has Bitcoin tried to fix something with this? Yes. They changed the coding a few weeks ago to ensure that current existing miners that are still on the platform are no longer able to get more work done in less amount of time and be compensated for more money. But it does not help add productivity. It helps stop erosion and falling of productivity. It just keeps it stabilized. It's just a stabilizing mechanism. It's not something to ramp up productivity. Until you see productivity ramp up, which some people think that may be later this year, in December, this is going to be a big problem. And this is going to be a substantive issue across the board. And there you go. I appreciate all your incredible comments throughout the day, and I appreciate your ability to really get informed. This channel shortly will be expanding into stock coverage as well. Join me with 2 to 3 shows per day. Mornings crypto at 9:30 a.m. live on air. Then overnight's crypto starting at an earlier time slot now at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every day. And then evenings crypto on some nights as well at 7 o'clock. Stay informed, stay focused on a beautiful day across the board. Always subscribe. 400,000 subscribers on YouTube, record fastest growing cryptocurrency channel. And also like this video. 2,000-3,000 likes. Stay informed, stay focused. Have a beautiful morning and a beautiful evening and a beautiful overnight on LALATE.